Okay. Need to find Marius. Are they all still stumbling around drunk? Oh, there you are.
Oh, there you are. I think you'll want to hear this. I've caught wind of a group of Greymane survivors. It's a bit far out, but I think it's worth a look.
I'll handle it.
I'll mark their location on your map. I'm not sure who they are or how many there are, from the information I've gathered. But they'll be surprised to hear we're getting the Greymanes back
Only
to
way to
full
play
strength.
Skyrim in 2026 is modded. The last time I played,
Hurry before they start moving.
I think I downloaded and installed like almost 200 mods for Skyrim. And almost all of them were supposed to make the game run better, and I don't think that actually happened. I think I might have gone a little overboard and it made it worse. Why are there drunk children? Okay. Not sure what's going on there.
Don't touch... Why carry all those trade goods on you? Just leave them with me.
Another issue you have with this game is that you can't access the barber until you've done 25 missions with the Greymane faction. Really? Wow. That seems very weird to have it locked behind that. That's so weird, especially with how much resource the camp needs. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this stuff either. All this packaged stuff. I have no clue.
Need something packed? You've come to the right person.
Also have no idea what these are for.
You could fatten them. Don't worry. I always make sure nothing goes missing.
Oh, what is this? Manage comrades?
Those fucking black bears.
Oh.
The more I think about it, the angrier I get.
Okay.
There's no one better than me when it comes to managing folk.
Mission. Oh, okay. This is a much better way to get to this. Okay. Great. Dispatch. Sure. Okay.
What? Take care now.
Okie doke. What was I doing? Let's get another little bit of research going down here. I'm literally you yesterday. I've been so confused most of the time. And, super ADHD. I start doing something and I'm like, wait, what was I doing? Why am I here? It's really bad when I'm exploring, because I'm like, ooh, what's this? Next thing I know, I've wandered off like 6 miles in the wrong direction. Completely forgotten about what my original goal was. Tiny child. Oh my lord. I have to fight this cat for keyboard usage. I take a picture of this. You guys have to see this nonsense. This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. Which was extra fun while trying to play, you know, Space Marine or, yeah, that's what she's doing right now. And she'll do that while I have a controller in my hands. She'll just plop her head on my controller. Or stick her feet on the controller. Nothing like hard mode. Nothing like hard mode. That's why one of my clips was like, if you think Neo 3 is too easy, get a cat. Let the cat lay on your hands while you're trying to beat a boss. That'll make it nice and easy. Where the heck am I going right now? Taking the long way around, I guess. She's a gamer. She's something. She just curled up into a tighter ball after I started talking about her. She's so spoiled. How in the... Okay. I have no idea how I got over here. Just climb over this. I gotta get a cat pet? I do have a cat pet. We wasted like 4 hours yesterday trying to get a cat pet. I didn't realize for the longest time that I was bugged, and I kept trying to feed a cat, and it wouldn't eat. It just kept running away. But finally I gave up, and somebody, one of my viewers looked up a video, and it's like, no, when you offer them food, they should be eating it, like, almost immediately. Like, so I reloaded the game, and sure enough, went to go feed it, and it ate it right away. Man. Not cool.
Hi.
Not cool.
I'm not supposed to...
Where am I going here? Where is the, I thought the research person was down here. Yeah, why does it show up over here? What? One thing I haven't figured out how to work is the die system. The die system is very confusing. Okay, if I keep following this road, we should be good. Now, I can't wait until they optimize the graphics a little better. Especially the lights and the shadows. I think one of the things screwing up stuff is the lantern light interacting with other light sources. Just ends up making everything look cartoony and unrefined for some reason. Hey child, stop putting markers on the map. Get your feet off the... Thank you. Feet off the space bar, please. Okay.
Have you ever helped? Let's do even more fun experiments today.
Hey, okay, awesome. Now we have unlimited arrows. Wonderful. Okay. Not enough knowledge required for research. Explore the location with a research institute to acquire knowledge for research. What? I don't know what that means. I guess we'll do this. Select. Confirm. Okay.
Let's think of ways. There's still so much.
I think that's confusing. Just wait till you try to tame a legendary horse. Spent 25 minutes doing that yesterday. Yeah, that was one thing I thought about going to get early, since you can level, like, the more you use them, you level them up or whatever. Like, I know there's the one, where is it? It's right here. Actually, I know there's a bunch of stuff up, like, right in this 3 triangle area right here. There's a bunch of good stuff. I just didn't want to run all the way up this way. Oh, well, now we have a reason to go into Payloon, though. Okay. There's still so many places, like, I need to just... need to knock this off. We're only at 9 of 16 merchants for Hernand. Part of me wants to finish all of Hernand before we move to a new region, but that may take a long, long time. I know we can't do anything with the witch until, like, chapter 5 or something. We could come check out the Crimson Nightmare. That sounds fun. Observe the waterfall. You what now? You're 40 hours in? You got the Black Horse Legendary yesterday along with the armor I have. Nice! Very nice. You're 40 hours in? Yeah, I think we're at 45 or something. I don't... Some shameful amount that, and I have not made it... Like, I accidentally got to chapter 4. I didn't realize... Yeah, we're at 44 hours. We have so much of the map left to explore. Crazy. I love it. I was saying this, I think, the last couple days. Like, I could very easily see myself, and I'm sure a lot of other people, are going to put, like, 300 plus hours in this game. And still have stuff left to do. Game intentionally keeps you playing. It's true. The worst part is, like, so last weekend, I really wanted to play, and I was like, you know what? I'll go do the boring stuff offline. I'll go hunt some deer and, like, find some ore and stuff like that. I started wandering off in a direction, and I was like, ooh, that looks cool. And I'm like, nope, I gotta save that for the stream. I wander a little more. Like, ooh, that looks cool. Nope, gotta save that for the stream too. Dang it. So now this whole weekend I'm gonna be like, I really want to play, but I can't do anything. And like last night I went and murdered a whole bunch of sheep because I was so frustrated about not having fleece. Oh, poor dude. He just gave up right here, buddy. Okay. Fair. It's fair. One decent copper pouch. Looks like somebody set up a picnic to watch that guy die. Brutal. And metal. for that matter. Wait, where is this person? Over here. This is one of those times where the bit rate is having a hissy fit, I think. I have observed the waterfall. Share observations with researcher. Okay. Sears, do you find yourself running everywhere instead of getting on your horse most of the time? I feel like if I'm on my horse, I'm gonna miss something. Raccoons! What's up, a coonskin hat? It's just nice to see people enjoying the game. So many people are trying to crap on it in release day. Yep. Yep. Yeah, we were discussing that. I think it was yesterday or maybe this morning. Like, I've seen so many people crapping on this game, and it's almost all of them are RDR2 stans. Like, I'm assuming probably people that still play RDR2 and think it's the best game ever created, which, fair, that's their opinion, which is valid, right? But all these threads, because of course on every social platform, it's all Crimson Desert everywhere, right? It's impossible. Like, I've tried so hard to stay away from spoilers, and even when I'm trying to stay away from them, I somehow get spoiled. But it's so funny looking in the comments on stuff, because it's some RDR2 stan screaming about how this game sucks and RDR2 does everything better. And it's like, on one hand, okay, look, you've got some valid points, right? RDR2 has a great story. I've never played it. It's on my list to play. Although after seeing all these people scream about RDR2, I kind of don't want to play it anymore. But like, I'm aware it has an insane story. I'm aware it has great graphics. Like, you can't really compare these two, because one is story focused and this is not, right? But like, just watching all the rage on the internet, like, can you not just let people enjoy the game? Like, why do you have to compare the two and then rage against somebody that says that something in this game is better than in the other game, right? It's just crazy to me. People get so bent out of shape. I need to play RDR2 if I haven't played it. It's on the list. I played the original RDR, like, way back in the day. But I never played 2, I think because at the time, I didn't have a computer that could handle it, and I wanted to experience the awesome graphics, right? So, it is definitely on the list. I am waiting for it to go on sale, and I'll grab it as well.
The water sounds so pretty. You think standing under the waterfall will help you meditate? How funny. It's just when I forget about it, someone tries again. Lots of folks have ended up all sneezy and shivery from that, you know.
All sneezy and shivery.
It's not worth the trouble. Just use herbs instead. If you mix them just right and let the incense swirl, your mind feels all floaty and focused.
Okay. Sure, bro. RDR2 is peak. You should play that before anything. So, another reason I stayed away from it, I'm not a GTA fan. GTA doesn't do anything for me. And I saw that it was made by Rockstar, you know, after, you know, GTA got huge and went crazy big, right? And I just assumed that a lot of GTA was going to roll over into that without really looking into it. So that was my own ignorance. Now I know better, of course. I'm sure there are some things that roll over right, but yeah. Like I said, it's on the list. It is on the list, along with a bazillion other things. RDR2 is completely different. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wrongly assumed before. Okay, so over here we have the Spire of the Stars. Over here we have the Spire of Insight. And we have no idea how to get into the Spire of the Stars. We climbed all the way to the top. And there was nothing up there. On the outside. Another request there. Oh, well, we can turn that in real quick. Let's do that. You think GTA franchise is a little overrated, personally? Same. Same. The thing that sucks is, if GTA 6 does release this year, it's gonna win Game of the Year. Even if it sucks, it will win Game of the Year. It's the same as, like, Zelda, right? When Zelda came out, I know this is a hot... I'm probably gonna get canceled for this. Zelda was not Game of the Year when it came out. It's not. But it won anyway. Everybody praised it as, like, the best game ever. It was not. I mean, I'm not a big Zelda guy, but the game just, I mean, it just wasn't, it wasn't what everyone says it was, right? People were acting like it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. And, nope. Nope. Where is this? Oh, right here. Okay.
I have to make a delivery to the trading post. Lately, counterfeit goods have been popping up far too often among the shipments. I heard the guild house sent an investigator to the trading post to look into it. I just happened to come across a counterfeit today.
Oh, man. All right, hang on. We're getting some echo.
So, I've made a list of everyone I've traded with. Figured it might be useful for the investigation. If you don't mind, could you take these straight to the investigator?
Sometimes OBS just stops using my NVIDIA filter. And then we get all this sort of, because of the way I have things set up, unfortunately, we get a bunch of feedback or echo. Because I'm not using headphones. A little annoying. At least I can still filter out clicks and stuff. Played it on Switch. Wasn't all that. Yeah. Yeah. I was excited for it until they revealed that all of the weapons break. Not my jam. That's a big nope for me. And I personally could care less about the story in Zelda, right? Like, Zelda may as well have no story, to me. So, for that game, I was originally interested for the puzzles. And then they were like, yeah, there's going to be all this combat. All your weapons are going to break. Oh. Yeah, that sounds great. But I have some friends that played like 400 hours in that game and they loved it, so. suppose we could compare it to this in a way, right? Some people are going to hate it for random reasons, and other people are going to play it 500 hours.
Morrow, friend.
Tomorrow.
Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. This is a nice surprise. You've brought me the counterfeit and the trade list. We had hit a dead end in the investigation with no solid evidence to go on. Thanks to you, we've got ourselves a lead at last. You have our deepest gratitude.
Did she just mug me?
All right, mate.
Okay. Alright. That was easy enough. Delkins resists. Request. Resist. Let's go talk to him. I've heard the Switch 2 is pretty great. I personally don't find it worth the cost. And don't get me wrong, I love my Switch. I've more than gotten my money's worth out of my original Switch. Between, you know, things like Slay the Spire, Darkest Dungeon, that sort of stuff. But man, they're pushing the Switch 2, and then they're pushing all these crazy high-end graphic games onto the Switch 2, and I'm just scratching my head. It's very baffling.
What's the job?
Hello. What remedy could there be? I've plenty of grains and customers, but not enough jars to store them in. I'd be an idiot to lose this chance over a shortage of jars. Thing is, I've got no time to get them myself. Could you go to the nearest village, buy a few for me? Of course I'll pay for the jars, and a bit more for your trouble.
So you got plenty of jars and bags and boxes, sir. Saying. Acquire a grain jar. Didn't he say to go to the next town over?
Hello, half-wit.
Rude, sir.
Hello. Is there anything
I need to
special
buy a
you're after?
grain jar from this guy? This? Oh, grain jar.
I've kept it for my most valuable. I've got plenty of fun. Please, come again anytime.
Okay. Well, that was the easiest quest ever.
Barley doesn't stave off hunger for long.
I've heard some things about this.
Thanks to you, the store's a damn sight better than before. That jar's bound to draw the eye. It's so striking. Really useful, too. Just the right size for storing grain.
Okay then, buddy. Whatever you say. The goddess of abundance. Speak with the noble? Erect a statue of the goddess at the Nas River fishing dock. What? Where did this come from?
What? I'd make it happen if I had someone to help me.
Child.
I was just
Why are you just sitting here all frumped?
My head's been full of worries of late. The Nas River fishing grounds are seeing less visitors these days. Once they were the pride of the region. So I thought, what if we raised a statue of the goddess of plenty?